A Rhode Island man accused of faking his death to evade rape and sexual assault charges has been convicted of felony rape in Utah. A Salt Lake County jury found Nicholas Alahverdian guilty of first-degree rape of a 26-year-old woman in 2008. The verdict came after a 3-day trial. Prosecutors said the survivor, whom Alahverdian met online, showed courage by confronting him in court years after the assault. The two had briefly dated, purchased wedding rings, and discussed marriage before the relationship turned abusive. Following a violent argument at a shopping mall, Alahverdian trapped her in his apartment and raped her. The conviction carries a potential sentence of 5 years to life in the Utah State Correctional Facility. Sentencing is set for October 20. Alahverdian, who also faces additional rape charges involving a different woman from the same year, has yet to stand trial in that case. Prosecutors said he was extradited from Scotland in January 2024 after spending 3 years posing as Arthur Knight, a false identity he used to avoid capture. He had claimed to be an Irish orphan wrongfully accused, a story that gained international attention before being exposed as a hoax. A Scottish judge, after months of hearings, determined that Alahverdian was as dishonest and deceitful as he is evasive and manipulative and approved his return to the U.S. Alahverdian later admitted to the deception but claimed it was to protect himself from death threats, not to avoid authorities. The court denied him bail, citing flight risk concerns despite his use of oxygen and a wheelchair, and noted his English wife continued sending him money. Authorities say Alahverdian faked his death in 2020 after telling Rhode Island media he had late-stage cancer. His wife and a foundation in his name later announced he had died, but Utah investigators were already pursuing an arrest warrant under his stepfather's surname, Rossi. Digital and financial records eventually led them to Scotland, where police arrested him in December 2021 after he emerged from a COVID-induced coma. Prosecutors allege his motive for fleeing was to avoid being found by law enforcement while also trying to remove his name from a sex offender registry. He had previously been convicted in Ohio for groping a woman in 2008, and DNA from that case linked him to a separate Utah rape. The current conviction stems from the attack on his then-girlfriend in November 2008, who came forward after recognizing him during his extradition proceedings.